In the heart of East Africa, Dr. Kofi's ambition brings a dangerous experiment to the village of Kijiji. His harmless sheep transform into bloodthirsty monsters, forcing the villagers to fight for survival. Guided by ancient wisdom, they face a terrifying battle between science and the supernatural. Will they survive the nightmare unleashed by one mistake? In the heart of the vast, rolling savannas of East Africa, the village of Kijiji lay hidden among tall, whispering grasses and the shadows of ancient baobab trees. It was a place where legends lived in the rustling wind and where stories were passed down through generations. Dr. Kofi, a brilliant scientist, arrived at the edge of the village with a mysterious air. He was tall, with sharp eyes that seemed to pierce through the thick African night. Dressed in a crisp white lab coat over traditional kitenge, he looked out of place amidst the vibrant colors and earthy tones of the village. His mission was to carry out an experiment he believed would transform agriculture in Africa. He had brought with him a herd of sheep, carefully selected and housed in a secure pen. The villagers watched with curiosity and unease as Dr. Kofi set up his lab, surrounded by strange machines and bright lights. Little did they know, this experiment would awaken nightmares that would forever haunt the land. For Dr. Kofi's goal was to create a new breed of sheep, ones that would be more resilient and productive. As the first night fell, whispers of the experiment began to spread, and with them, a creeping sense of dread. The sun rose the next morning, casting golden rays over the serene landscape. The villagers went about their daily routines, while Dr. Kofi and his assistants worked tirelessly in the lab. The sheep were calm and gentle, grazing peacefully in their enclosure. However, as the day went on, strange things began to happen. One by one, the villagers noticed that their livestock was behaving oddly. Cows mooed restlessly, and chickens clucked in confusion. The sheep, too, seemed agitated. Their eyes, once soft and kind, now gleamed with an unsettling glow. The traditional storyteller, Mama Zay, felt a shift in the air. With her wrinkled face and wise eyes, she gathered the children around the fire and told them old tales of spirits and curses. It is said, she began, that when the spirits of the land are disturbed, they send omens to warn us. We must heed these signs and protect our village. Her voice trembled as she spoke, casting shadows of fear across the young faces listening intently. As days passed, the sheep's behavior grew increasingly erratic. They became aggressive, their once peaceful bleating replaced by menacing growls. Dr. Kofi noticed the changes but dismissed them as minor complications, a necessary part of his groundbreaking work, but the villagers' concerns grew louder with each passing day. One night, as the moon cast a silver glow over the savannah, the true horror began. The sheep broke free from their enclosure, their eyes glowing an eerie red in the moonlight. With terrifying speed, they attacked anything in their path. The quiet village erupted into chaos as the bloodthirsty creatures rampaged through the fields. Dr. Kofi, realizing the gravity of his mistake, tried to regain control of his experiment. But it was too late. The once gentle animals were now creatures of nightmares, driven by an insatiable hunger. In the heart of the chaos, Chief Juma, the village leader, rallied the villagers to defend their home. His strong voice cut through the fear as he organized a plan to protect the people. Armed with traditional spears and shields, the villagers prepared for the battle of their lives. The sheep, now ferocious and unstoppable, attacked with a rage that seemed almost supernatural. They were relentless, showing no mercy. The villagers fought bravely, their spears piercing through the shadows as they tried to push back the onslaught. The air was thick with the smell of sweat and fear, and the ground was stained with the evidence of their struggle. Mama Zay, with her knowledge of ancient rites, performed a powerful ritual to call upon the spirits for protection. Her chants resonated through the night, seeking to appease the restless spirits and turn the tide of battle. The villagers' determination and bravery were put to the ultimate test as they fought to save their home from the rampaging sheep. As the battle raged on, the villagers began to notice something peculiar. Despite their best efforts, the sheep seemed invincible, their eyes glowing with an unholy light. Mama Zari's ritual, while powerful, had not been enough to quell the darkness that had descended upon the land. In a moment of desperation, Dr. Kofi approached Chief Jumo with a proposal. "I have a plan," he said, his voice urgent. "If we can get the sheep back into their pen and contain them, I might be able to reverse the genetic modification." Chief Jumo, though skeptical, agreed to give Dr. Kofi a chance. The villagers, exhausted but resolute, worked together to lure the sheep back towards their enclosure. The plan was dangerous, but it was their only hope. As they executed the risky maneuver, the sheep attacked fiercely, their rage seemingly uncontainable. But the villagers, driven by hope and desperation, managed to corral them back into the pen. The enclosure was reinforced, and Dr. Kofi walked through the night, trying to find a solution to undo the genetic alterations. While Dr. Kofi worked tirelessly, the villagers sought solace in the ancient knowledge of their ancestors. Mama Zai and other elders gathered at the sacred grove, a place where the spirits of the land were believed to reside. They performed an ancient ceremony to call upon the ancestors for aid, hoping their guidance would bring a solution to the nightmare that had befallen them. As the ceremony progressed, the air was filled with the scent of burning herbs and the rhythmic drumming of the village's traditional drums. The spirits were summoned, their presence felt in the sudden gust of wind and flickering of the firelight. The villagers prayed for strength and wisdom to overcome the terror unleashed by the sheep. The spirits, moved by the plight of the people, responded with a sign. A vision appeared to Mama Zai, revealing a hidden truth about the sheep's transformation. The vision spoke of a rare herb, known only to the ancient shamans, which had the power to reverse the effects of the genetic manipulation. Mama Zari shared the revelation with Chief Juma and Dr. Kofi, who realized that this herb was their last. With the knowledge of the rare herb in hand, a small group of villagers, led by Chief Juma and Dr. Kofi, set out on a perilous journey to find it. The herb was said to grow deep within the heart of the untamed jungle, a place where few dared to tread. As they ventured into the dense jungle, they faced numerous challenges. The path was treacherous, filled with dangerous wildlife and hidden pitfalls. But their determination drove them forward, guided by the vision and the hope of saving their village. After days of arduous travel, they finally discovered the herb, growing in a hidden clearing bathed in moonlight. The sight of it was both a relief and a testament to their bravery. They carefully collected the herb and began their journey back to the village, knowing that their success was crucial to ending the nightmare. The journey back was filled with anticipation and a renewed sense of hope. Dr. Kofi prepared the antidote using the rare herb, and the villagers anxiously awaited the outcome. As dawn broke over the savannah, the final test began. Dr. Kofi carefully administered the antidote to the sheep, and the results were almost immediate. The glow in their eyes faded, and their aggression subsided. The once feared creatures were now calm and docile, their transformation undone. The village erupted in cheers of relief and gratitude. The nightmare had ended, and peace was restored to Kijiji. The villagers celebrated their victory with traditional dances and songs, giving thanks to the ancestors for their guidance and protection. Dr. Kofi, having learned a profound lesson about the balance between human ambition and nature's harmony, decided to leave the village and continue his work with a newfound respect for the land and its traditions. Mama Zai's tales of bravery and the village's resilience would be remembered for generations to come, a testament to the strength and unity of the people of Kijiji. Hope you enjoyed the story. If so, please like the video, comment what you learned from the tale, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more enchanting tales just like this one. Thank you.